The story for today was supposed to be a very different story. It was supposed to be about perfection and the idealized bike restoration. But as usual in life, it's not going to be about that. It's going to be about something a little bit different. So I wanted to fix up this one bicycle and I wanted it to be perfect. So I got to work and I worked and I worked. I was simply driven by my idealized nostalgia. I had planned everything in my head to the smallest detail. With my will and determination, I was able to push things forward. And then I made a mistake. I skipped a step during the process that I didn't know, and the story was about to change. So, point number one, I do have a bicycle to ride. It's an old bike, but I really like it. I got it when I was 17, and I keep maintaining it, and now it's a baby rider, and I can still use it. It rides pretty well. So, luckily, this has nothing to do with the lack of bicycles. Let's just say there are many things in life that are worth repairing when they're broken, like relationships, family bonds, or friendships. But material things, that's a whole different game. A one rule that I like to follow when I feel that something is still serving me and I can carry it to the next chapter of my life, then I allow myself to keep that thing. So, have I broken my own rules with the bicycle? Maybe I was too stubborn on fixing it. Maybe I don't really need another bicycle, and this was a lesson from life. But what exactly was the lesson? And what was so wrong with the bicycle? It shouldn't matter so much because it's not like I was restoring an old ruin, but somehow it did. So I didn't prepare the surface of the frame correctly before I started painting. And then to the top of that, I left the bicycle on the balcony for the whole winter. And I thought it wasn't raining on it, but it actually was, which probably didn't help. So what's done is done. There's an old warrior saying that it says that it doesn't matter how you fall off from the horse. It matters how you get back on it. So now, what's the most loving thing to do? At first, there was failure, then there was a regret, then detachment, and eventually recovery. Failure happens in life. As we do things, we fail. When it comes to regret, it doesn't really work. It's good to be detached, but it's quite difficult. And the last one, which is recovery, it can happen when we relax. And from my perspective, this means letting go of the expectations. So, failure, regret, detachment, and recovery. Those are pretty cool things. And I feel like this is how it happens in life often, and that we'll learn from our mistakes and to forgive myself. For me, it's not always so simple, and then to keep going and keep trying eventually to succeed at the end, after I relax and after I just let go of my expectations. It's like a big thing. So I had fun with stories like that, and if you do too, perhaps you'd like to subscribe, give it a like, and I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Be inspired. Bye.